Ahava blessings. Happy new moon in the sign of Aries that marks the lunar cycle of Taurus-Iyar. Welcome to the lunar cycle of healing. This lunation is very dear to me as I adore Taurus energy. Taurus energy is about the throat chakra. It is about healing. And it is ruled by two Aramaic Hebrew creation frequencies. It is very Venusian and Pleiadian energy. And for those that do not know me, let me introduce myself. My name is Aria. I am an ordained Magdalene priestess, a Reiki master, energy and sound alchemist. And I work with energy, with frequency, with sound, with the cycles of the cosmos in order to attune us to the highest frequencies of our soul, to the light, allowing us to embody and integrate and share the spark of the divine, the spark of creation that we are. This cycle, as I mentioned, is the cycle of Taurus. And Taurus is an earth sign. It is a sign that is associated with fertility, with creation, with manifestation, with the physical world, with the sensual pleasures of life, with creation, with the energies of healing. And this is why I'm wearing green. Green is the color of fertility. In the northern hemisphere, we are going into spring, full-on spring. And while Taurus can be a very stubborn, fixed energy, because it is a fixed sign, we actually need that energy. And the interesting thing about this lunation is that it has happened at 27 degrees. The new moon was at 27 degrees of Aries. So going into this Taurus energy of stability, of manifestation, of understanding the importance of physicality, of being in your body and embodied, and bringing in the energies of the Pleiadian frequencies and of healing, we're bringing the fire of Aries into this lunation. And I go into more detail as to the energies of this lunar cycle in my podcast episodes, which are linked below, as well as a full hour and 15-ish minutes of a sound activation with these beautiful crystal alchemy singing bowls. As I mentioned, Taurus rules the throat. Taurus is about expression. It is about creation. It is about manifestation. It is about stability. It is about your resources. It is about your values. So everything, the entire crazy stellium of Aries that launched this cycle is that fire that is breathing life into this Taurus energy. This is the cycle to heal. This is the cycle as we have Chiron in Aries going into the cycle. This is the cycle to heal everywhere we are not showing up for ourselves. Any healing that we have to do with our self-worth, with our ability to take responsibility for ourselves and our actions and our physical experience, all of that is this month. The ability for us to communicate, to actualize, to manifest into the physical world, all of that is this lunar cycle. And this lunar cycle is ruled by Venus, which was created by Bay. And Bay is the frequency of, well, it means mouth. And as such, connected to the throat, and connected to manifestation through sound. Your words, the words that are coming out of your mouth, they matter. What are you birthing into creation with your words, with your frequency? Because the words that we speak day in and day out, whether they're in our head or whether we actually verbalize them, these words shape our reality. There is a Buddhist proverb. It goes, misfortune comes from one's mouth and ruins one, but fortune comes from one's heart and makes one worthy of respect. So you can curse yourself. You can hex yourself by the words that are coming out of your mouth. So this lunar cycle, be very intentional on what and why you are saying and speaking what you are speaking into existence. Because your words have power. They have the power to cement a vibration into your energy field. And that vibration is going to attract like vibrations. This lunation in Atlanta was in the 12th house. So there's a lot that was the unseen that was being seen. So there was a lot of the subconscious patterns that are coming into the light. This is, as I mentioned, an excellent time for healing. And I'm going to share a beautiful mantra to heal the heart, to heal your resources, your humanity, your experience, and to heal humanity as a whole. As now we are in a very significant time where we need a lot of that healing. The frequency that created Taurus is Vav. And Vav is the frequency that rules Friday, the day of the goddess, the day of Venus, the day that Shabbat begins. The evening of Friday is when Shabbat begins. Friday, Vav, ruled by Vav. Vav is the divine child. Vav is the connector, the bridge between the celestial frequencies and the earth. It is the connection, the tube through which the unseen becomes seen in our physical world. It is a beautiful frequency to work with for manifestation, as is this one, because your energy, your frequency calls in more of that. So this lunar cycle, look to stay in your heart. Look to be mindful of your words. Be aware of the intention that you hold behind the communication that you are having. This is a time when many of us are being bamboozled. We're being screwed around with, and our emotions are being preyed upon. There are beings and frequencies that are looking to siphon our creative energy, and they do so by keeping us, one, veiled and blind to our true nature, our oneness with the divine, our being sparks of the divine in human form, and two, they control and manipulate us through fear, through anger, through the dense lower frequencies. Because if you are constantly in fight or flight, if you do not feel safe in your body, in your experience, then you are easily manipulated and you are easily controlled and you're easily led to look wherever they want you to look and to not see what it is that is really happening behind the curtain, so to speak. When we work with frequency, when we work with sound, when we work with mantras and mudras, breath work, all of these allow us to come back into your heart, into your center, to fine-tune your alignment. What are you aligning to? What frequency are you holding? What frequency are you wishing to embody? Not wishing. What frequency are you embodying, choosing to embody, because nothing is an accident, that is creating or has created the circumstances, your current physical reality. Your current physical reality is a product of the choices you have made. It is what it is. Your frequency, your choices, you have created this, whether you like it or not. You have created it. There is great power in understanding yourself as a master co-creator of your reality. That power is that at any point in time, you can choose differently. You can choose to hold and anchor in a new frequency and to write a whole new chapter in your life. However, if you choose to want to view yourself as a victim of your circumstances, then you're constantly going to be giving away your power. You're constantly going to be thinking that you are at the mercy and under the thumb of forces that are out there, not understanding that it is you who gives other beings, other frequencies, other whatevers, doesn't matter. You give away your power. You yourself hex yourself, interfere, and keep yourself from expanding. It is your own fear. So during this cycle, look and see, where are you holding yourself back? Where are you not taking full ownership and control and responsibility for your creations? Where are you not showing up for yourself? Where are you not valuing yourself? Where are you abandoning yourself? Where are you letting yourself feel like a victim when you're not? The moment you recognize that everything in your existence has been manifested through you, through the frequencies that you have been holding, that moment you take your power back. Because that moment you can choose to begin to unravel everything that has kept you in chains and enslaved. You can choose a different frequency. You can choose to uncouple yourself from the lineage karma, the trauma, the family social dynamics, whatever the indoctrination of your socioeconomic whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you chose coming into this life. What matters is, what are you going to do from this moment forward? What frequency are you wishing to call in? And are you committing to embodying? As I mentioned, this is where breath work and frequency comes in very handy, because it comes back to our heart, comes back to our alignment. And the first practice for this lunar cycle is a breath work. And the breath work is going to go like this. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 2. Exhale for a count of 6. 1. Hold for a count of 2. And while we are with our hands on our heart, closing our eyes, I'm leading you through this breath work. I'm going to say the word Malkuta as we inhale, the 4 counts. Malkuta means kingdom. It is also one of the sephirots in your Tree of Life template. When we hold, I'm going to say the word Haduta, Aramaic for joy. When we exhale, I'm going to say Rachme. Rachme means womb, and it means compassion. So we are calling in the energy of compassion. And when we hold the final two counts, I'm going to say Nukhra. When we do this breath work, we are going to mentally say the word Malkuta, Haduta, Nukhra, Rachme, and Nukhra. I'm going to say it out loud, as I know not many people are familiar with Aramaic. And so, we begin. Inhale, Malkuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nukhra. Inhale, Malkuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nukhra. Inhale, Malakuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nuchra. Inhale, Malkuta. 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 Exhale. Inhale, Malkuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nuchra. 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 Inhale, Malkuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nuhra. Inhale, Malkuta. Hold, Haduta. Exhale, Rachme. Hold, Nuhra. And you can just breathe normally in and out, inhaling gently, exhaling gently. And the mantra I'm going to share for this lunar cycle is Eenana Asuyuot Leba. It is an Aramaic mantra that calls for the healing of the heart, but it's not just about the healing of the heart. We call in the healing of humanity, of the earth, of our resources, and of our hearts. Eenana Asuyuot Leba. I am the healed heart. I am the healing of the heart, of my heart. Asuyuot Leba, healed heart. Asuyuot Mamoona, the healing of our resources. Asuyuot Arha, the healing of our earth, of the earth. Asuyuot Adama, Adama is humanity, the healing of humanity. And this mantra allows us to call in healing for all of these parts of ourselves as we are interconnected with the earth, with humanity, with the material world, the resources, with our heart. And you can sing this mantra, Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Asuyuot Leba, Asuyuot Mamoona, Asuyuot Arha, Asuyuot Adama. You can sing it with me. You can have your hands over your heart and just receive it until you get comfortable with the sound of the mantra. And it allows us to bring healing to our heart, to open our heart. Oftentimes, when we go through pain, through loss, through trauma, it is natural as human beings, we begin to constrict and we begin to isolate ourselves and we begin to protect ourselves with walls around our heart. And these walls, they prevent us from truly connecting with the flow of abundance, the flow of the divine love, the divine abundance, the divine peace, the divine grace that the Creator, Allah, God, Goddess, has for us. When we constrict, we stop the flow. And the more we stop the flow, the more we begin to feel even more isolated, even more disconnected. So with this mantra, what we're doing is we're healing the separation. We're healing the separation within us. We're healing the separation without us. We're healing the separation on all levels as we recognize that we are all interconnected. All of humanity, us and the earth, us and our soul, us and all of life are one. And again, the mantra in Aramaic, Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Eenana Asuyuot Mamoona, Eenana Asuyuot Arha, Eenana Asuyuot Adama. I am focusing this sound activation and this mantra with the following notes. We have G sharps, 3 G sharps in different octaves, and of course the heart, the F and the F sharp, and the C sharp for the womb. Excuse me. These alchemy bowls, they add that layer of frequency and sound. We have a lot of Lemurian crystal in this set and a lot of the high frequency ascension energy crystals. We have apophyllite and phenakite. And then of course I had to throw in this beauty, which is Mount Shasta, serpentine, Sedona, red rock, platinum, and pink ocean gold. This is a G. And this beauty has the activations of the powerful vortexes of Sedona and Mount Shasta. And then, of course, we have the Lemurian energy. And I had to share these for this cycle as we have a lot of Pleiadian energy and a lot of Venus energy for this Taurus cycle. Again, the mantra, in case you forgot. Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Eenana Asuyuot Leba. We're going to say that a few times. Asuyuot Leba, Asuyuot Mamoona, Asuyuot Arha, Asuyuot Adama. Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Eenana Asuyuot Leba, Take a deep inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. That is a beautiful mantra to work with, as well as the breath work. So do enjoy these practices. I will see you in the next videos. I will be sharing a specific video on the Pleiadian energies as we have the upcoming Pleiadian alignment later in May, as well as a video on the full moon. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the notifications so you get notified as to the next video, and of course, comment and let me know how you felt receiving this mantra, how you felt with the breath work. I know the breath work is a little bit complex as you're thinking Malkuta, Haduta, Rachme, Nukhra, but I do hope that by me counting it as best I could, that we were able to embody it. So remember, it's 4 counts, inhale, hold, 2 counts, exhale, 6 counts, hold, 2 counts. And then we just sit and bathe in the frequencies of Malkuta, Haduta, Rachme, and Nukhra. Have a blessed, blessed lunar cycle of Taurus. Don't forget to check out the podcast episodes if you feel called to do that. They are linked below. Ahava. Blessings.